Hey, it's DangerMan. So I've decided to do something a little different. I'm going to shoot this video live. I'm on the streets of Philadelphia. I'm at the Art Museum steps. The Philadelphia Marathon is taking place behind me. And I'm going to take you on a little walking tour, or in this case, a skating tour, down the Ben Franklin Parkway towards City Hall. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to get this name wrong. Samra? Hello, thanks for watching. So I'm going to take a slow inline skate tour down Ben Franklin Parkway here. And I'm going to tell you about the area a little bit of what I know. Now, I'm not a Philadelphian. I'm from Delaware, but I've been coming up to Philadelphia for many years. Yeah, I love my car. I've been coming up to Philly for many years, skating with the Landskaters. And, oh goodness. It's an inline skate club that meets every Sunday at the Art Museum steps over here. And I missed them today. So sorry, Landskaters, that I missed you guys. The numbers of inline skaters over the years have gone down because it's a frowned upon type of experience by the younger generations. But I would challenge you to understand that inline skating is zero impact on the knees, and being zero impact on the knees, it's going to allow you to have a healthier lifestyle for a longer time. You're going to get the same health benefits from running without beating up your knees. I will say this much: running is much harder, and I think it improves your lung power much more. So I do run in the mornings, but I only run a mile. So let's talk a little bit about what I've got here. I'm on Pennsylvania Avenue, and this is where we usually skate in the mornings, or park in the mornings for our skates. Ooh. And when my son and I come up here, we usually hit the Whole Foods over here for breakfast before, or something afterwards. This is a very vibrant part of the city. I'm going to make my way down to the Ben Franklin Parkway now, so I can kind of tell you a little bit about the city itself. You get here on the Sunday mornings. There's usually a lot of kids playing here, a lot of adults watching their kids. I'm going to show you the Whole Foods now. There's the Whole Foods. The Philly Marathon is not unlike a lot of events that take place here in Philly that start here at the Art Museum steps over here. In the Art Museum. I'm going to flip this camera around and try to show you from my perspective what it is I see. So here we go. You ready? So about to make my way over here to the Ben Franklin Parkway. Here's the city. I need to get over here quick. So many times when the Landskaters come down here and skate, we start off down this parkway. This is our view. Other times we'll head over to West Philly. Oh my goodness, you can go in so many different directions. Now the Sunday morning skate usually winds up at South Street. Oh, here's the Barnes Foundation. Okay, hang on, let me get to the Barnes. There you go. There's the Barnes. A lot of museums here besides the Philly Art Museum. So many people think the Philly Art Museum's the end all here, but it's not. Get your Franklin Institute over here. Number of others. Now to my left here, if I can get the camera to go with me, turning it around this side, it's not behaving as well as I want it to. That's That's the Philadelphia Free Library, and it is huge. I'm getting like a little side view of it right there, but yeah, from perspective, you can see how big it is. That is one huge facility. It goes down that block, about 2 blocks. City Hall down there. Huge police presence here. It's kind of strange seeing the city inhabitants and the tourists and the running community all come together at once, converging in this area. I think what I'm probably going to do when I'm actually skating with the land skaters next week. So if you come back next Sunday, about 10:30 in the morning, that's Eastern Time Zone, 5 GMT US, I will give you a live skate with the land skaters where the excitement level might be a little higher. Because right now, the only thing you're seeing is a lot of people walking about, milling about, and they're mostly staying in these hotels here along the Ben Franklin Parkway. A lot of restaurants along the way. Kind of almost like a touristy capacity. I get it. I guess this is the part of the city that is kind of touristy, so why not? The streets of Philadelphia are so much nicer to skate than the New York streets. But I'm not gonna lie, I love skating New York so much more. There's so much to see there. The energy level is just amazing. The New York skaters, it's a larger skate group, so you can feed off that energy as well. But it's a 2.5 hour drive for me. About 2 hours to the Holland Tunnel and another half an hour to get over to Union Square and parked. Now right now, we're getting closer and closer to where there's some action, a little downtown action I'll show you. Now if you're a skater and you're skating through the city streets, you always want to skate to the opposite side of any turn of a car, so that if they turn, they're not going to turn into you. It's a simple rule to observe, but so many skaters don't follow it. You don't skate inside the turn, you skate around the outside of it. Now sometimes that can be difficult because you don't know which way the vehicle is going to turn, but I mean if they're on the right hand side, then you know they should be subsequently making a right hand turn, so you're going to stay all the way on the left of that vehicle. So let's say I was going to pass this out back here, I would stay to the right of it, not the left. In theory, when I'm going around it. So let's see what's going on in this little park courtyard here. Between, I believe we're between Kennedy Boulevard here and Arch Street. People with good intentions. People with good intentions. Pretty cool. I like the high collars. I like high collars. I think they add a certain amount of class to any outfit that. You want to talk about your things? What is it you're selling?
We're from Berlin. We're just started from Berlin, and we're selling lights.
They're pretty lights.
The light to the people.
They're really pretty.
The world a brighter place here at Jesters. And yeah, products are high quality products, paper stars, lamps, very easy, very nice, like that.
So where would
They
somebody
call
put
it
these?
Again?
Where would you put these in your home? In a bedroom, maybe?
Wherever you want, wherever you want. That's the beauty of it. You can even hang 3 next to each other. You can put in every room.
I like that
you
red one over there. I like that one over there, the red and black and the yellow.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Now, how long does it take you to make one of these?
It depends.
Yeah, we designed them.
Okay.
Yeah,
We outsource.
exactly.
Okay. Now, why here? If you're all the way from Berlin, why here? What brought you
Well,
here?
here because we want to bring light to the people here in Philadelphia.
America.
For sure. Yeah, it's very.
Now, do you have like a Etsy page? Do you have an online presence?
We have an online presence, but you only can buy here in our shops. Just have this experience of feeling, touching, seeing the lights. Yeah.
Very inexpensive, I can see. So what are you selling? Just the cover, and then you insert, you put it around the light, or is it the entire assembly?
We bring the whole package to you with a
Okay, so there's the light on the cord.
bulb and cable, and then you have all in.
Oh, wow.
You can go home, plug it in, and have fun with our stars. Yeah.
Are you here every weekend?
Every week, every weekend. the
How
whole
long have you
season.
been here?
How long?
How long? Yeah, have you been here?
We just started. The market just started now, and
Okay.
we're here the whole season.
Saturday and
until
Sundays?
Christmas. Yes, also. The
Okay.
whole season, every day open for you, and until Christmas.
I'm doing a little skate tour. I think I'm going to come back and pick up that red one, or I'm going to pick up that
Sure.
that one when I come back.
This one? I already
Yeah.
put them aside for you, so
Ah.
don't worry. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Are you
cool.
cash only here, or are you going to take
No,
plastic?
also credit card, like
Okay.
all for your comfort.
All right, cool.
Okay.
I'm going to stop back. Take care, ladies. That was cool. I actually like those lights. I will put them in my new home. John and Kira's chocolates. Oh boy, the story I can tell you about that. Those pretzels look good. Now that I can eat again, I can eat anything I want. My diet is over. I'm now on point with my lifestyle, able to eat what I want now that I've reached my weight goal. My lifestyle is taking care of the rest. I don't have to worry. I like these glasses. I see a pair of schoolboys in there. As much as I love schoolboys, I don't look good in rounded glasses. So apparently this market's going to be here all through the season up till Christmas. Pardon me. Great vendors. So here we're in Love Park, in case you're wondering where we're at. So if you're watching this video and you're like going to Philly, apparently you can stop up here at Love Park and check all this out. I'm walking on my skates. I guess I could roll a little bit. I got really huge wheels. Skating on 125s. Ooh, wow, look at this. I like this. Are you hungry? There's sounds I know and love from Philly. Of course, it happens in New York too. All right, here it is, the famous Love Park sign that everybody seems to enjoy taking pictures in front of. I think this has gotten an upgrade with the green and the blue around the edges. I think this thing has been swapped out from the original Love. Young people being happy. And a lot of energy. Can you tell I'm staying away from them? I just don't want any part of that. I mean, I'm all for fighting cancer. I don't want to say, I don't want to give the impression that I'm against people being noble and doing the right thing. I just, all right, I guess I'll cross here. This is Dillworth Town Park, or Dillworth Square. I almost said Dillworth Town there completely because there's a Dillworth Inn up on 202. I think that's what it's called. There it is, Dillworth Park.
And who am I to say what art is, right?
There's nice people in the world.
It says the snuggle.
I don't know, a lot of people talk about like, let's make the world a better place, and people get political about their beliefs to make a better place, but how about just be nice? If every single person on the planet was just decided to be nice, that'd be the end of every issue that we worry about. It's just, you don't have to make a cause out of it, you just be nice. I kind of like this, it's kind of cool, isn't it? Glass overhang. You see that where you go down there and there's a really cool underground skate area underneath the center city here. All those ice skaters trapped in the square, and I have freedom to go anywhere. It's the beauty of inline skates. It really is. When you learn how to skate, you overcome that final issue of having complete and utter comfort in everything you do on skates. They become a device of freedom, utter freedom. If I could live my entire life on inline skates, I would. I'll tell you a secret. In my story of Airplane City, inline skates are known as cutters. And Airplane City is a pedestrian city for the most part. And both bicyclists and people on cutters coexist peacefully. But they understand each other, kind of the way that we do in real life. You know, when you're a person on skates, you recognize that you should never kick out when you're near bikes. I've seen somebody skate once and kick out when I was on one of the Wednesday night skates in New York, coming down the Hudson bike path, and kicked out, and leg just hit that front wheel of the bike, and bicyclist went head straight over their fork, and them and that skater were a mangled heap, and it was really ugly. It was bad news. Sad. I see things like this and I think of a person I used to be with. I wouldn't put her in this. I think, but I do see things in here that make me think of the quirky, the way somebody I know is just a fantastic dresser. It's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. This lady looks like she's pitching this thing. I love these things. They're cool. They are cool. If you've ever seen anything that I've done in paintball, I do a lot of skating. Hi. I gotta ask.
Spend my cards too.
Well, if you're using Square, then it means you're supporting small business. So
Yes,
that's
true.
good.
Yeah, which I believe in.
We do too.
I've got you guys live on YouTube.
Oh,
You wanna show me one of these? How it works?
yeah. I make them so I can do it.
Okay.
So they're hooded scarves.
All right.
So they have a faux fur collar, and then they have a button and latch closure, so you can bundle it.
And then it's a hood.
I do a lot of full construction sewing on my own, believe it or not.
So you can wear it up as a hood. The faux fur frames your face. You can button it under your chin, and your whole head and neck are protected.
Oh, I
with
love how
that.
this comes in. So I've done hoods myself, the ones that look like the Destiny, the Assassin's Creed hood, but also in Destiny if you ever played the video game.
I've not.
Okay, well it doesn't matter. Point is that there's some commonality I see there, but this is gorgeous for a woman.
Thank
I just
you. Yeah, there's a whole racks of them here. We have 2 styles: a long style, which I'm wearing, and then a shorter style, which my mom over there has on. It just has less fabric around your neck.
But it works exactly the same way.
Do you guys have an Etsy store or?
I have a website, but there's not that much on there because they're made in small batches.
I can appreciate. Yeah.
So this is where you're going to get the biggest selection. For
Now
sure.
and I was talking to another vendor here. You guys are here through Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, we're here till Christmas.
Well, look, just pitch it real. What's your website? So people
they're
can
called
reach it.
Mas Scarves, MAS, like more in Spanish. So masscarves.com.
Okay. And again, no Etsy. You just actually have a website.
Yeah. I think I do have an Etsy, but I don't. It's inactive.
Yeah. It's, okay.
Yeah.
So if anything, it ports people over. You bring a Instagram account.
Instagram Mas_scarves.
Okay.
And Facebook Mas Hooded Scarves.
Okay. All right. There you go, folks.
Here, wait, let me give you. That's a hang tag. Let me. Give you a real
okay. You got
business
it.
card.
I had a significant other in my life that we just parted. I just like almost want to get it for her, just send to her for Christmas anyway.
Aw, that's so sweet of you. It sounds like it was a good party.
You know what? To me, if you care about somebody, you just care about them always. So even in parting, you care.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
You know, mine was sudden and harsh, but again, in life, if you care about somebody, then you always care about them. I don't wish any ill will on anybody. But these are amazing scarves. I mean, and like I said, I do full construction. I do the scarf. I don't know if you noticed, but it drops. You drop it from one side. You have the 2 buttons, and you bring it across. It creates the point.
Oh, cool.
But that's just a straight men's scarf. Right. But these are amazing.
Thank you.
I'm gonna find a way to buy one of these from you at some point.
Okay, well, we'll be here till Christmas, so 7 days a week.
Well, I'm not gonna go rushing out into a relationship, but you're gonna be around for a long time, I'm sure.
Maybe a mom or a sister, or
Yes, you got it. You got it. I love what you got here. I love it. All right, you guys take care.
Thanks, Bye.
That was fun. Oh, thank you. All right, so everybody, I don't know how much more I'm going to videotape here of this little tour of downtown Philly from my inlines. But you can see, like, being on inlines, as long as you're competent and you truly are in control, key word there, control, then skating is a true freedom. You can do things as quick or as slow paced than others. There are so many cool things here. Oh, pardon me, sorry. That's cool. All right, so now we're going on to City Hall through the arches. Let's see if I can get a little view up top here. Went the wrong way. Kind of cool. Oh, this looks new. Haven't seen this here this summer. But it makes sense with this center circle here. Maybe it's here every year and I've just missed it in the winter. A Fortnite. This is funny. Alright, let's see what we got over here. So now we're going to come out the other side. And I think what we're going to do now is double back towards the art museum. And if you look down this road here, this would take you down to the Delaware River. And if you go to the right a little bit, it'll be down towards South Street. When we do the Big Apple roll, I'm sorry, not the Big Apple roll, the Philadelphia Free Skate in the summer. It's a 3-day weekend skate with the land skaters that they host. They often skate around the City Hall like this. It's one little touristy type experience. Thanks, dude. No, that bus was not beeping at me. It was beeping at a car. And we're hitting Broad Street here. So if you were to go through City Hall here, straight up, Broad Street continues that way on the other side of City Hall, and it continues this way to the north of City Hall. If you went up Broad Street straight up, it would take you up to the Delaware River as well, again, but it would also take you to the ballparks, the football stadium, the baseball stadium. So the Delaware River kind of wraps around Philly on at least two sides. Kind of elbows around it a little bit. Comcast right there, folks. I'm going to show you Comcast building here in a second. Right there, that big baby. I need to get my act together here and get ahead of this traffic. Yep, I'm going to get caught up in a green light, so I need to get ahead of the traffic and get to the right. No. Now you notice that I skated to the back side of the pedestrian. So if you are a skater that's new to skating city streets, you always want to get to the back side of the pedestrian so that they're not trying to like go, oh, is he going? Where's they going? They're going to skate right into them. These are tiny little, common sense rules that once you implement them, they stay with you for good. Always skate to the back side of a vehicle. Always skate to the back side of a pedestrian. When I say backside, I mean the opposing side of where it could possibly be. You're leading or turning. All right, think in those terms. Of course, I have also skated through some red lights and such, and I'm taking some liberties today that I wouldn't normally take. If you're skating with a skate group, you need to set good standards. And so we wouldn't do that. All right, so I promised them I'm going to come back here to get my little product here. I'm good for my word. I'm going to come get those stars like I planned. And I think this is where I'm going to probably end this video before I get back to the art museum. Skate helmets don't exactly make people look very attractive. In this cold weather, it's really made my face look unattractive. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at myself right now and I'm not happy with what I say. It's not a good representation. With that, I'm going to end this video. I hope if you've been watching that you got something out of it. I'm going to do this next week, but I'm going to do it in a much more grand and exciting way than we did this week. All right, everybody. So follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter and Pinterest. Instagram's probably a good bet for right now. If you want to get to know me a little better as a person, and I can help motivate you in life and keep you from feeling like life's got you down, you can friend me on Facebook. I think everybody needs some kindness out there. All right, take care, everybody.